Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing this morning? It looks like we might have a situation on our hands right now in the very near future with tropical depression number 3. If it gets bigger or more intense, it will become Tropical Storm Chris. But as I noted 2 days ago, it almost looks like this system is trying to hook up with this front right here. And so one of my THORNEWS theories is that the storms pulse up and down almost like a heartbeat. And so they will grow intense and then they'll break down. And the best way I have to calculate whether or not it is getting intense or not, the overall system, is by lightning strikes, kind of in the general area. And so this pulse that we are seeing here just started a few hours ago, like 2 hours ago. And look how big it's grown already. And so I'm not saying it's growing in intensity. I'm saying it's growing in convection, which would mean rain. And so if it stays stationary and it hooks up with this front right here and it doesn't push it out and it grows in, we could see some heavy rain, possibly heavy flooding for North Carolina, Virginia, and the areas around here. Now, like I said, I'm going against almost everybody's call. Nobody else is like, yeah, that's right. That's going to happen. Pretty much everybody else is saying that Chris is going to not affect the United States of America East Coast. Where I made a video saying, actually, it could cause major damage. I don't always like it when I'm always the only one saying something. And one other thing is, look at, this is precipitable water. Water that's willing to participate in a storm. So whereas everybody gets all bonered up on whether it's a hurricane or not a hurricane, the main thing I'm watching is water. And so this is precipitable water. It's collected a big ball that is spinning. And it is only a step or two away from the coast of Virginia, or the OBX. So, knowing how weird everything has been, and looking like this whole system wants to connect and grow. Even Dada Boo is mentioning this little thing right here seems a bit odd. And Cranky pointed out there have been quite a few shore anomalies lately. And we definitely need to keep our eye on it. Or was the thingy that made me? See, that's it. Puffing up right there. And it looks like it's amoebaizing, splitting in two. And notice, like, we're watching it continue to grow. So it is still pulsing up. How big it will pulse, we do not know. Oh, man, where did I put the thingy? I got a thingy. And it's at like 80 degrees right here, which is what usually takes for some intensification. Okay, so this is the storm now, right? And this is what the models said it would be. Notice how they had the rain bands a lot stringier and farther to the east. What's actually happening now is it's more compact and it's farther to the west. So if this thing moves more west, or the rain bands increase in size and it churns and burns like it has been, I think you can see how this could cause some trouble for North Carolina, South Carolina, Southport, Wilmington, Havelock, Jacksonville, New Bern, Kitty Hawk, Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Beaufort. And so remember, this thing is supposed to kind of just hang out by the coast for a couple days. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correctly. This thing is just supposed to sit and spin for a couple days. So it's like I said in the video, was it yesterday? That if this thing sits and spins, whether it be wind or rain, if it is a little off what they predicted, it could cause some major damage along the East Coast. And so, like, we're on day 1 of this thing with 5 or 6 more days to go. And it's already approaching the coast, though not as a tropical storm or a hurricane, just as a giant swath of rain. I know, like, let's say this moved 50 more miles in. That would put it up the coast, just sitting there raining nonstop. So, nobody predicts that's going to happen. And everybody's kind of saying, oh, look, Barrel's going to get ripped apart now, which it may, but then you got to watch and see if it becomes an unzombie and grows to life. All right, let's run down what I got here. See, like here, tropical, this is their hours. So that's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. You know, so so it's just supposed to sit and spin and then leave. Sit and spin and leave. So if it grows big enough and that gets close enough and it sits and spins, it would sit and spin over the coast for a few days, which would cause major problems. Rain kills way more people than wind, people. So you notice how it has it just kind of sitting there. And so then the front pushes it out, or not pushes it out, it still sits there. It has it sitting here till Tuesday. And it is Sunday. So, my mind is definitely something to watch, you know. The main thing is if it continues to pulse up, and it looks like the moisture's growing from the backwardsness. It's probably not even a word. It's cool. I just made a word up, guys. Fantastical. And here's how garbage this is. It's over the next 5 days. No, that one's not over the next 5 days. Where did it go? Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Sometimes I think about romance, and I get sad. Okay, here's the 5-day thing. So it's saying over the next 5 days, the very most anyone up the whole coast can expect is 2 inches of rain, maximum. I'm pretty sure we're going to watch that not be true. And so the major pulse hasn't even happened yet. And we are watching Chris now. So I'm just letting you guys know everything's kind of wacky. Puerto Rico now seems safe, and the island seems safe from Hurricane Beryl. But this thing, I don't even know what it's doing. Anytime a storm is just going to sit there right off the coast for 4 or 5 days, that is a weird situation that needs to be watched. Because if it's wester than predicted, that would be like Harvey for the coast. So, I will keep you guys posted. I want you to have a very wonderful... Actually, you know what? Because I don't even think the big pulse has happened yet. And so look at that straight line of rain. Yeah, so I guess we're just watching it grow. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to do something super cool. Maybe. This is water vapor. Yeah, it's not done growing yet. I guess I should wrap this video up. I can do another one if I have to. Just to get the word out. Word out. And you would think that the temperatures would increase as the day goes on. 81. Yeah, so, okay. I'm just trying to find the thingy. There it is. So that's, yeah, we're real close from, it only looks like we're a couple miles from disaster, dude. I mean, if that comes a little more, grows a little bigger, and trains along that coast, that could cause a lot of problems. So that's all I'm saying. So everybody just stay watch, stay aware. So like I said, it's off. What it was supposed to be. So I'll show you what the model say it's going to do. This is over a 24-hour period, so it just has it kind of sitting there turning like that and moving out. Or we're seeing it kind of grow and move in. So yeah, even 24 hours from now, they have it still just churning. So definitely, I'm trying to stay on top of this for you guys. And stay out, if you're near there, I'd keep your eyes on it. You could be seeing heavy rain sometime soon. So that's what it is right now. And it seems way more compact. So, you guys stay cool and happy Sunday. Have a good day. Try and have some fun. Yay. Goodbye. Peace out. Hit the button, baby. Stay cool.